Hello everyone, my name is Nisha. This is my retail sales analysis project. In this video, I will show you the dataset, Excel functions, and which function I use for the analysis process, and final dashboard inside. So this project is prepared according to the assignment instruction. So let's start with our project. Uh, so this is our data set, which is retail sales analysis data set. Here, so it is includes an invoice, stock code, description, quantity, invoice date, price, customer ID, country, cancellation flag, and total sales column. These fields help us to understand sales, customer behavior, and product performance. To remove duplicates in this our data set, select our data set, go to the data tab, and you can get option in data tab remove duplicates. Just click on this. Your duplicates of the data set will be removed. Here I use 2009 to 2011 data set. I merged the both two data set in one file. Here we can see. Let's move further to our first question. Uh, Data cleaning. We complete with the data cleaning. Here I use cancellation flag column. Create a cancellation flag column. To calculate this, I use the formula. This one you can see here in the function tab. I also created a total sales using the formula D2 into F2. D2 is my quantity and F2 is my the price. This is a total sales. Okay. Again, here also I created uh, COUNTIF to check out how much data and is my data is clean or not. So yes, here is a true value comes. Here I also created a total sales. For the total sales, I used this formula. Uh, for average sales, I used sorry. Okay. For the total cancellations, for the check-in total cancellations from the cancellation flag column, I use this formula, and for the total order quantity, I use this formula. Move further to our sales performance report. So on the screen we can see here I created a pivot table. I prepared a pivot table with the product description, uh, quantity, and a sales value. Then I sorted the pivot to find top 5 product by the quantity and top 5 product by the revenue. And here we can see the fourth number product, white hanging heart tea light holder. This is a high in the revenue column. This help us and help me understand which items drive the most sales and the income. Move further to next report of the price strategy analysis. So here I created a customer wise summary using a pivot table. This show the top customer based on the total spending. These customers contribute the most to the revenue and are important to retention. Here I created high end item of 90 percentiles to create to find out the value of the 90th percentile. I use the function percentile and select the range of my pivot table, and for calculation of 90 percentile I here write it down 0.9, which is a 90%. And for the above 90 I write the function if function I use here for for the each category in above or less. And we can see here how much above values are there. Okay, just a second. Next is a customer analysis. Next is a customer analysis. So here I created uh, Yeah. Here I created a pivot chart according to the customer ID and total spendings. So and rank them into the 1 to 9 category. So here we can see 18102 and 17511 17,450. This customer IDs has in a fall into the second and third category, which is the highest number for our total 10 total spendings. Top 10 total spendings, sorry. uh, the next is temporal sales rate. So this is a actually this is a monthly and country trend, which is I summarize in the pie chart. In the pie chart, we can see here in the row levels, I add the month column, and here I add a total spendings. So means sales. So here we can see the trend line going to downward to upward direction. That means the temporary sales trend is a positive. So here is a detail value. I will show you. Yeah, these are the total value according to each month and according to each year. Going forward to the next question of the geographical insight. So here also I create a pie chart. So here I create a pie chart. In the row section I add the country, and in the value section I add the invoice. So I select the invoice in the count. So here we see the clear values of each of one, and the chart clearly shows that the United Kingdom has higher number of transaction, much higher than all the other countries. This means most of our sales come from the UK, and it is our main market. So and most important, this is a top 5 country I selected. Moving forward to the next, uh, return rate. So yeah. Now I'm showing the return rate analysis. So here we have total quantity ordered and total quantity returned for each product. So return rate is calculated using the formula return quantity divided by the ordered quantity. I can show you here. I calculated this return rate according to my pivot summarized value. So from the table, we can see the most products have the return rate of 0, which means they were not returned. A few products show the negative 1, means negative value, which happens because cancelled invoices have negative quantities. This indicates a return or refunds. Overall, the data set show very low returns rate, meaning most items were successfully sold without being returned. So next forward to the next question is segmentation analysis. Just a second. Okay, just a second. Yeah. So moving forward to our analysis, now I am showing the segmentation analysis report. I divided the customer into the three groups, which using quartiles based on the total spendings. The tires are 25, 50, and 75 percentage. The 25 is a low customers, 50 is a medium customers, and 75 is a high customers. And the pie chart shows how customer are distributed in this the quartiles, means which quartile consume the more area. uh, Most customer fall into the high speed segment, which means they contribute the majority of revenue. On the right hand side, the line chart shows total spending by each customer ID, and we can see few customers spend much more than the others. Overall segmentation help us to identify your top customers and plan the better making marketing strategies. For the customer tires, I use a formula. uh, Here we can see that. Okay. So move to the forward with our dashboard, the main part of our project. So the dashboard I make here, retail sales analysis. Here I add the KPIs of total sales, average of sales, total cancellation, and total order quantity. So and I add all the visuals according to our questions. Uh, Here are the slices of country, years, and month to identify the trend of our dashboard. The main conclusion of our dashboard is the retail sales dashboard reveals that business generated 18.97 million of in total sales, driven primarily high performing product and top tier customers, with UK market contributing the highest transaction volume. So sales show strong growth in 2009 to 2011 through the slight stagnation appeared in the 2011, which is a main year. And overall, the dashboard highlights strong performance with a significant scope for expansion across the product and customers and the regions. Thank you for watching my video. Thanks.